Hi, my name is Ronnie Datta, and today we're going to talk about the nuclear submarine INS Chakra on House of Defense. INS Chakra is a 8,140-ton nuclear-powered attack submarine. Originally known as the Nerpa submarine, its construction was started in 1993, but was then suspended due to lack of funding. The Indian Navy sponsored the building and sea trials of the submarine, provided it was given to the Indian Navy on lease for 10 years. The submarine was leased to the Indian Navy in 2011 after extensive trials and was formally commissioned into service as INS Chakra 2 at a ceremony in Visakhapatnam on 4th April 2012. Nerpa was laid down at the Amur shipyard in 1993, but its completion was delayed for nearly a decade due to a lack of funds caused by the economic crisis of the early 1990s. The partly constructed vessel was mothballed until 2004 when Rosprom, the Federal Agency for Industry in Russia, signed an agreement with the Indian government to complete the submarine and lease it to the Indian Navy. In 2007, it was transferred to the Vostok shipyard for fitting out and was launched in October 2008 for sea trials, following which it was handed over to the Russian Defense Ministry. In 2008, Russia had an agreement pending with India worth $2 billion for the lease of Nerpa and another Project 971 Shuka B-class submarine. Of this, K-152 Nerpa was leased for 10 years to India at an estimated cost of $670 million. On 23rd January 2012, the ship was commissioned at Bolshoi Kamen under the command of Captain P. Ashokan. She commenced her home voyage under Indian control from the Russian port of Vladivostok to its Indian base, Visakhapatnam. As for the names, Nerpa is the Russian word for the Baikal seal and Chakra is the mythical weapon of the Indian god Vishnu. Unlike conventional submarines that India operates, which need to surface to change their batteries often, sometimes as frequently as 24 hours, INS Chakra can stay underwater as long as it wants. Its ability to stay underwater is restrained only by human endurance to stay under. The INS Chakra displaces about 10,000 tons. It can do over 30 knots, more than twice the speed of conventional submarines, and can go up to a depth of 600 meters. It is also one of the quietest nuclear submarines around, with noise levels next to zero. This Akula-class submarine will carry conventional weapons, and the vessel is armed with 4 533mm and 4 650mm torpedo tubes. It will be used to hunt and kill enemy ships. The induction of the nuclear-powered submarine clearly indicated India's intentions in the Indian Ocean region and Southeast Asia, which has recently seen increasing assertive Chinese presence. It also sent a strong reassuring message to Southeast Asian nations like Indonesia, Vietnam and Malaysia, who wanted India to play a more active role in the region to counter the assertiveness of China in the area. I hope you liked this video about the INS Chakra, and if you did, please share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to MyNation and keep watching House of Defense.